Hey everybody, Deb LaFlamme here from For Love of Your Biz. My final business coaching of 2017. I thought I would start it with a mask, of course, but I think there's some sort of confetti that will drop down too. Let me go ahead and remove the mask because it is distracting, not just for me, but for you too, I'm sure. Say hello in the comments if you're here. I want to just close out the year with you guys. There we go. Hooray! Happy New Year. Very distracting though, right? So I wanted to just close out the year with everybody, say some last wise words for you and your business. I am super excited to have been able to work with so many of you in 2017 and can only hope that we will get to work either together or to begin to work together in 2018. If we have not met, I am Deb LaFlamme. I am the Chief Ideapreneur at For the Love of Your Biz, and I support passionate entrepreneurs, solopreneurs on their business journey, helping you to figure out who your dream client is, what your amazing product or service you offer them is, and how to get it in front of them easily using online marketing. That is my wheelhouse. So it is the final Friday of 2017. I actually, no joke, just got out of my pajamas and said, you know what, I'm going to say goodbye to 2017 to my Facebook fans, and a big thank you. And anyone, of course, who arrives here live does, I always say, if you go to the party, you get the goodie bag. So if you're here live and you have questions about marketing your biz better, marketing your business better online, of course, please ask and I will happily answer them on live. Today I'm not going to answer any questions post the live stream just because we're heading into the weekend and I'm going to spend some time with my family. But if you're here live and you want to ask a question about marketing your biz better, now would be the time. So a couple of things to talk about, things that have happened for me in 2017, is I had the pleasure of hosting 2 group coaching sessions, the Love Your Biz mentorship, where I supported quite a few, specifically women this time around, in strategies and support and accountability in their business. It was 2 8-week programs with weekly calls, group calls, a couple mini strategy sessions with me and support along the way. I was really honored to host those, and I do look forward to hosting them again sometime in 2018. In addition, I absolutely made the shift from helping clients with implementation of their marketing to supporting them with strategy where they would actually implement on their own or hire someone to do the marketing for them. So I love that I actually took that step and leaped forward. And if there's something in your business that you're struggling with that you know is going to get your business to the next level, let me help you. Let me support you in the new year to figure that out. Because I've just gone through it myself, right? So no one better to guide you than someone who has actually made that shift on their own. And it's not even a coaching shift. It's just a business shift, a big decision, possibly an investment in time, or possibly an investment in funds, possibly a big decision where you've completely dropped a service and grown another service. It certainly has been a big growth year for me, and I'm looking certainly to do more of that with more of my dream clients in 2018. If we have not worked together, or if we're not working together now, I just want to let you know that today would be the last day to grab that 3-call package. And that is really a perfect opportunity to work one-on-one with me, and to have one-on-one time with me. And those 3 calls really is the beginning, the middle, and the end. Like in the beginning, we evaluate what it is you need and the things that you need to do. The middle would be the check-in. Like, what have you accomplished? What maybe has gotten in your way? How can we move forward to help you reach that goal within the 2-month period of those 3 calls? And then the third and final call would be to wrap up. What can you do next? What can you continue? What can you drop off to move your business forward? So the benefit of those 3 calls is it's the perfect entry-level way to begin to work with me. Sarah, awesome. You have a question. Hi, Linda. Sarah. Okay. What's the best way to not get lost in all of the New Year's resolutions, ads, and deals of other gym studios online? Yeah. So great question. Okay. First of all, part of why you are seeing those ads and posts is because you're their target audience. You actually care about fitness and health and New Year programs, and you're running one yourself. So what I want you to know is don't worry about what everyone else is doing. And this goes for all of you, no matter what industry you're in. If you're a realtor, don't worry about other realtors. If you are a massage studio, don't worry about other massage studios. If you are an online business coach, don't worry about online business coaches. If you spend your time worrying about what they're doing, you will not be able to be your best self and be who your client needs you to be. So if you can, absolutely put the blinders on. And I will tell you, Sarah, what was a big deal for me this year was I used the Facebook newsfeed eradicator, which actually shuts down everything in my newsfeed. Yep, when I'm on my desktop, I see nothing in my newsfeed. It's literally blank. I still go there looking for something, but it's always blank. So the only way I see information from pages or businesses or friends that I want to see is if I get notifications and go to their page, or if I search in the search bar for it. Because of this reason, I was so distracted and down the black hole of other people's content that I could not focus on my own. So maybe you should implement that. Now, to answer the other side of your question, the other side of the piece of how do I attract more people to see yours is keep showing up. I've seen you in your videos. I've seen you show some of your programs. I would honestly love to see more of who you work with. I would absolutely love to see in your messaging who your dream client is so that I can connect with it. Because if I see someone that's like me working with you, I'm going to be like, okay, yeah, that person's working with Sarah. I definitely want to be a part of her program too. So I want to see more stories from your brand. I want to see more opportunities to have your clients talk about you, maybe testimonials of what it's like to work with you. That's what's going to set you apart from those gyms. And that's really what you're competing with. You are in the mess and the noise of all those gyms. And you have to say, like, I think just recently, yesterday, or maybe the day before, you shared something about, I know, you were answering like frequently asked questions, like, why do I need to hire a trainer? I can do it myself. Like, I would love to see like how your clients feel about working with you to answer those questions rather than you answering those questions. Let me go. So, you can get distracted. So it's the Google Chrome extension for the newsfeed eradicator, the Facebook newsfeed eradicator. It will completely turn it white. Like there's nothing. You'll get nothing. You won't get distracted. You will see it on your mobile device because it's just for desktop, but you won't see it on your computer when you're busy working. And again, you're being served those ads because you're in the industry and because you are their target market. Like you might go and work out there. So actually they're doing a great job, but it's distracting you from your purpose. So absolutely get rid of that in your newsfeed. Linda, let me see. You still haven't found the best way to let people know the value of hiring you. Yeah, this is something that you struggle with. I mean, you have to have more of your clients tell your story or share with you. There is nothing wrong with asking people what it's like to work with you or why they hired you, or remind people, Linda, and this is no different no matter what industry you're in. Figure out what the problem is that you are the solution for. That's what you should be marketing. That's the value of your business. It has nothing to do with the dollar amount they pay you. It has nothing to do with that exchange of money. It has to do with you are the solution to their problem. So identify their problem and then tell them how you solve it. I hope that helps. Good tips. Yes. Great question. It was a great question. It wasn't, how are you, Maribeth? Okay, good. Great. Keep the questions coming. Like I said, final free business coaching of 2017. Of course, there will be more in 2018. I might even do them more strategically and not as shooting from my hip, I guess. But as I mentioned, I literally just got out of my pajamas. And since you probably would all like to see me in my pajamas, but I literally just got out of my pajamas and said, I'm going to whip up a quick final biz coaching of the year and say a big thank you to all of you for being in my online world this year, whether we work together or not. I have enjoyed being connected to you. I've enjoyed learning about all of your businesses and the gifts that you have to offer your dream clients. I look forward to the opportunity of working with you in the new year. Today is the last day to grab that 3-call package with me, and I'll of course drop the link in here. Those calls would be done in January and February. So you would have major clarity. You would have a clear plan of how to market your business better in the new year. We would take your ideas and turn them into a strategy that you can actually move with, grow your business with, get more clients with. You are going to do the work, but I'm just going to help guide you. And that's the purpose of those 3 calls that we would have in both January and February. The other piece that I want to share is if you are thinking of that you want to work with me one-on-one in 2018, long-term, with support, beyond phone calls, beyond those coaching calls, the VIP program is the way to go. And I would love for you to at least go through the application process to determine if you're a good fit. Because actually going through that process is pretty powerful. Answering those questions, right? Answering what it is you want in your business, identifying that, putting it on paper. You're basically setting intentions for growth. Actually stating that you want more for your business is the most powerful thing you can do. Raising your hand and saying, I know I can't do it alone. I want someone's support. And who better than me? You already know me. You already like me. You already trust me, right? So the perfect segue into working with me longer term, having VIP access to me whenever, wherever you need it. If you need me to review email campaigns, if you need me to review images, if you need to run an idea by me. Actually, Whitney, you still have a phone call. We still have to review that idea, right? Run that idea by me. We want to make sure that you at least fill out that application and get that process started. I've only opened 8 spots for 2018, and 2 of them are proudly two of them have been accepted. So absolutely, if you were thinking about working with me in the new year, you definitely want to go through that application process. So let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yes, ask for references more. It's not even so much references, Linda, as it is asking your past clients why they hired you. Like, what was the moment where they said, I need Linda's support? Or what happened in their life that they said, I need her to come and help me with my house? So it's not about a reference. It's not a recommendation. It is what was going on in the minds of your dream client when they decided to pull the trigger and make a phone call or email you to have you come and do the work for them. So think of it that way. If you can have clients do testimonials, absolutely get them to do that. Either a handwritten note is always great, or an email is awesome. If you have a website and you have a review page, make sure that you send them the link. There is something to say for making it really easy for your customers and clients to refer you, to recommend you, right? And not refer you, to write a testimonial or review. So make sure that you do that. And just, again, make it really easy. You're welcome, Sarah. Make it really easy for them to say why they hired you. Happy New Year, Whitney. Let's see. Maribeth, I get discouraged posting, thinking no one to see my post. You get seen the more you post. Yes. Oh, yes, you do. It's just so interesting the way the algorithm works. I've been testing something new on Instagram, and it's about frequency. So the more frequently you're shown in the feed, right, the more apt people are to see you. And when they see your post, so, sometimes I'm just not in the mood to post on Instagram, and so I don't. And I just started this new program where I wanted to make sure that I was consistently growing in my business with the right people following me. It's really important to have the right people, not bots, not messengers, not things that aren't real, not people the follow for follow. I don't do any of that. I don't get involved in any of that. And you'll see, if you look at my Instagram page, the number of people I follow is like one third or two thirds of the people that follow me. Like, I don't do the like for like. I don't get involved in that because that is not how I'm going to grow my business. I don't need to have, first of all, I would love to have 10,000 followers on Instagram so I can get the swipe up link. Okay, fine. 10,000. That's my ultimate goal. But I don't need to have 10,000 to grow my business. I don't need to have 10,000 followers on Instagram to grow my coaching business or to bring in more clients into my group mentorship programs. That's not what I need. I need 10 of the right people to connect with me in that feed on that thread. So if it's Instagram or Facebook, frequency will absolutely get you seen by more people. Think of it this way. This is the best way for me to explain it to you. You are one of a million posts that people could potentially see. People do not go back till, like, if I close out I was going to pull out my phone, but I'm on my phone for viewing here, for the camera. If I close out my Instagram app yesterday at 2:00 and I open up my phone today at 4:00 in the afternoon, I don't go back to, first of all, Instagram. How would I ever get back to yesterday at 2:00? There's no way to do that. So the only way to stay in the heads and stay in the news feed of the people that need me is to post more frequently. So I'm testing that, and I've actually grown 14 followers in less than 24 hours just by testing the frequency of posts. If you look at my feed if you follow me on Instagram at LoveYourBiz, I actually have posted I've posted 3 times since last night at like 10 o'clock. So in less than 24 hours, I have 3 posts. And you will see that the frequency of those posts have increased my following because I'm being seen. I'm not getting lost. Is that my friend Alice? Is Alice online? Alice, hello. Hi, Heather. So to answer your question, frequency is important for you to be seen. If someone ever says, Maribeth, you're posting too much, my response would be one of 2 things. 1, they're online too much, if they're seeing too many posts. And 2, they are not your dream client. Okay? Your dream client, my dream client, they need to see things numerous times. I don't know, 7, 12, whatever the number is these days on the study of how many times you see it. They need to see things. I need to see things multiple times before it even connects into this thing. And we are so flooded with other information that you have to post more frequently. Now, I know that your question was also about groups, right? So I just want to make sure you know, and I've told this to other people, that you have to have a lot of energy for a group and you can't let go of the page. The page is number one, the group. So the page is your business and the group is like, I think Renee Rebar calls it like your house. Like that's your house. That's where you get to invite people in, have them have a cup of coffee with you. They sit back, they take their slippers off, they have a glass of wine. Like you might have a conversation about working together. But on Facebook business page, it's really just the way for them to get to know you because people are on Facebook and they're not on Google searching for your business most of the time. So you've got to make sure that you're flooding with information. You should have at least 1 post a day on Facebook, at least. Look at my page. I have 3 to 5 posts a day and I'm like consistently growing now because I've strategically changed things up to have more posts over the course of 24 hours on my page. Not everybody sees every post. So if you're posting 3 times a day, 3 different pieces of content, a link, like a valuable link, a graphic, and maybe a text-only post, that's 3 things. Your fans may only see one of those 3 things because they're maybe not online, maybe they're busy doing other things, maybe they've been away for a couple of days. You know, like there's so many things that go into your reach that will affect your engagement, which affects how often your engagement on your page, basically people being seen. Now, the more people see you, the more they connect with you. And I think I told this to Sarah in the social post group yesterday, the more reach you'll have. Like, so if Deb LaFlamme engages with a post it potentially goes into the news feed of all of her friends, right? So if I have 500 friends, you might get like a 250 person increase in reach just by Deb LaFlamme liking or commenting, right? So think of it that way. And so yes, to answer your question, yeah, you have to do more to be seen. If you cannot be on, which you probably shouldn't or couldn't be on that frequent, get a scheduler. Use Facebook Scheduler, Hootsuite, Buffer. As you all know, I use Post Planner. I love Post Planner. I love it. The number one reason I love it is to curate content. Probably 80% of my content for myself and any of my clients comes through Post Planner. So I spend a lot of time, I spend less time curating because it's right there when I'm scheduling. And that's what sets me up for that success on the Facebook newsfeed. So does that make sense? All right, let me say hello. So Heather, hello. Alice, I know you're back and you're ready to hit the road. Oh, you're ready to hit the road like with marketing. Is that what you're saying? Maribeth. Hi, Young. Maribeth. If they're seeing it, it means they're responding and reacting to it. Thanks so much. Okay, I don't know who Susie is, but all right. Alice, I've missed you. How about that? I've missed your presence online. I've known and noticed and felt that you have been away. How does that make you feel? Actually, Alice, I just watched your Instagram presentation from Clubhouse. Holy mackerel. I would like I think you and I should have a little on Facebook Live on Instagram. And by the way, you featured my page, which made me so excited. Thank you. My 2 picture posts and my white background post. I bet you had an online detox. It feels good, right? I'm guessing your idea journal is jam-packed of ideas. So if we don't have your next call scheduled, you better get on that. But again, have missed you, and I'm so glad you had a good time. All right, so Instagram has changed. Of course, Instagram has changed. Come on, we know that. There were some changes since your presentation, but nothing that would affect people running off and being engaging on it and posting and so forth and so on. Okay. So anyway, what I wanted to do was basically give you guys the last chance for the free business coaching in 2017. If you missed the beginning, go on back and watch those original questions that people so kindly popped in here. I've more than enjoyed my opportunity to help you online this year with either one-on-one coaching or group coaching programs. As I mentioned earlier, today is the last day to grab that 3-call package if you want an entry-level way to begin to work with me in 2018. The last day. And I, of course, am accepting applications for my one-on-one program, which is my Love Your Biz experience. 6 months working with me, access to me, VIP access beyond just calls, but support in your business for 6 months, the first 6 months of the year. So applications are rolling in. I've opened up 8 spaces. I have already accepted 2 amazing people, and I'm still working through the applications, but more importantly, there are 6 spots still available as at this moment, 10 past 4 on December the 29th. So if you are interested in working with me one-on-one and being one of my very important people in the new year, I do recommend that you guys go through that application process. It is pretty spectacular to go through and answer those questions and identify what it is you want in your business. Once you identify that and write it down, you actually are going to be held accountable for it. So going through that is pretty powerful for yourself and for your business. So as you know, investing in yourself is actually investing in your business. So I welcome you to go through that application process. So again, if you have no other questions, I want to say my deepest gratitude. I am grateful for all of you for allowing me to help you market your business better in 2017 and hopefully being able to help you love your biz more in 2018. It's been my honor. I wish you nothing but joy, happiness, health, and great success in the new year, everybody. Thank you so very much. Bye.